Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the depths of ancient myths and legends to uncover the top 10 great flood stories from around the world. Let's get started. Our journey begins in ancient Mesopotamia with the oldest known flood story, the Epic of Gilgamesh.
The gods decided to send a great flood to wipe the slate clean, to erase humanity and all its works. But Ea, the god of wisdom, took pity on me, whispering instructions to build a massive ark, a vessel to harbor not just my family, but also the seeds of life itself.
And so it unfolds, rain for days on end, a deluge that reshapes the world. Finally, Utnapishtim releases a dove, then a swallow, searching for dry land for a sign of hope. Now we set sail to the familiar waters of the biblical narrative, Noah's Ark. Found in the book of Genesis, this story tells of Noah, a righteous man chosen by God to weather a divine storm.
Humanity had become corrupted, consumed by wickedness, and so the decree was issued, a flood to cleanse the world. But I, a beacon of virtue, found favor. Instructed to construct an ark, I became the caretaker of creation, tasked with preserving 2 of every living creature.
For 40 days and 40 nights the rain fell, a relentless torrent that submerged the world. And then, silence. The ark eventually finds its resting place atop Mount Ararat, a testament to divine promise and the resilience of life. Next, we journey to the slopes of Mount Olympus to explore Deucalion's flood, a tale from Greek mythology that has been passed down through the ages. Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, surveys the world and finds it wanting, filled with corruption and vice. Humanity has strayed far from the path of righteousness and virtue. His heart heavy with disappointment and anger, Zeus unleashes his fury, sending a torrential downpour meant to wash away the wickedness of mankind, cleansing the earth.
But amidst the chaos and destruction there is a glimmer of hope. Prometheus, the titan who gifted fire to humanity and defied the gods, forewarned me, his son, Deucalion, of the impending doom. Guided by my father's wise words, I constructed a chest, a vessel of salvation, and along with my faithful wife Pyrrha, we weathered the storm together.
As the flood waters finally begin to recede, they find themselves standing on a desolate, silent world, devoid of life. Lost and grieving, they seek guidance from the wise oracle, who instructs them to cast the bones of their mother over their shoulders, a cryptic message.
Interpreting this riddle, we gathered stones from the earth, the bones of Mother Earth herself, and cast them behind us, as instructed. And lo, the stones began to transform, morphing into men and women, new life emerging from the barren ground, breathing life back into a desolate world, restoring hope and humanity once more.
From the heights of Mount Olympus, we journey eastward to India, where the story of Manu and the fish unfolds in Hindu mythology. Picture this: Manu, a devout sage, performing his morning ablutions in a river when a tiny fish swims into his hands.
But this is no ordinary fish.
It's Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the cosmos in disguise. Vishnu warns Manu of an impending flood. He instructs Manu to build a giant boat to safeguard not just himself, but also the seeds of all life. As the floodwaters rise, Vishnu, now a colossal fish, guides Manu's boat through the churning waters. When the waters recede, Manu finds himself on a mountaintop, tasked with repopulating the world. We venture into the rainforests of Mesoamerica to the ancient Maya civilization, where the Popol Vuh recounts a tale of creation and destruction. Unlike other flood myths here, it's the gods themselves who initiate the deluge, dissatisfied with their initial attempts at crafting humankind. These first humans, molded from mud and wood, lacked intelligence and reverence for their creators, and so the gods decided to hit the reset button. Torrential rains fell, wiping the slate clean. This flood paved the way for the creation of humanity as we know it, beings of maize, imbued with knowledge and the capacity for worship. It's a reminder that even in mythology, creation is a journey of trial and error, of refinement and divine intervention. Our journey takes us to ancient China, where the Yellow River flows, a river both revered and feared for its power. Here the Gunyu myth unfolds, a story of leadership, perseverance and balance, deeply rooted in Chinese culture and history. Imagine a time when the Yellow River, prone to devastating floods, surges out of control, wreaking havoc on the land and its people. Emperor Yao, a wise and revered leader, seeks a solution, a champion to tame the raging waters and bring peace to his kingdom. Enter Gun, entrusted with a magical, self-expanding soil called Shirang, believed to have the power to control the floods. But despite his best efforts and the magical soil, Gun's attempts end in failure, unable to contain the mighty river. Years later, it's Gun's son, Yu, who takes up the mantle, determined to succeed where his father could not. Instead of battling the flood head-on, Yu studies the flow of the water, understands its rhythms, and learns from nature. He gathers the people, and together they dig channels, construct dikes, creating a vast and intricate irrigation system. Yu's success transforms the river from a destructive force into a source of life and prosperity, bringing stability to this region. Yu's success elevates him to the status of a hero king, a symbol of resilience, wise leadership, and the power of human determination. It's a testament to human ingenuity, collaboration, and the enduring spirit to overcome nature's challenges. From the heights of the Andes Mountains, we delve into the world of the Inca, where the tale of Viracocha's wrath unfolds. Viracocha, the creator god, brought forth the world and the first humans. But these early humans, giants known as the Huari, proved to be disobedient. Their actions angered the creator god, and he decided to unleash his fury upon them. From Lake Titicaca, Viracocha summoned a great flood, engulfing the giants and washing away their cities. Only a select few, those who had shown respect, were spared. From these survivors, Viracocha created a new race of humans. The flood serves as a reminder of the consequences of disrespecting the natural order. We journey to Australia, to the heart of Aboriginal mythology, where the concept of dreamtime holds sway. In many Aboriginal cultures, the flood isn't a singular event, but a recurring motif, a powerful force wielded by ancestral beings. Imagine a time when the world was still being formed, when the landscape was fluid. Ancestral beings possessing immense power roamed the earth, their actions shaping mountains, rivers, and valleys. These floods, unlike those in other mythologies, weren't always seen as punishments, but as part of a natural cycle. These stories serve as a reminder of the enduring power of nature and the deep spiritual connection between the Aboriginal people and their land. Our journey takes us to the Hawaiian Islands, where the myth of Nu'u's ark unfolds. Nu'u, a devout man, receives a divine warning. The god Cain plans to cleanse the world with a great flood. But Cain, recognizing Nu'u's piety, instructs him to build a massive canoe. When the floodwaters rise, Nu'u and his family are safely afloat. After days adrift, the floodwaters recede, and Nu'u's canoe comes to rest atop a mountain. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Nu'u prepares an offering to his savior, but mistakes the moon for Cain. The god, amused, descends on a rainbow, a symbol of hope and forgiveness. Following Cain's instructions, I constructed a double-hulled canoe and stocked it with provisions, animals, and plants. Our final destination takes us back to Australia, where we encounter Tiddalik, a frog with an unquenchable thirst. This tale is one of the most beloved in Aboriginal mythology. This mischievous character decides to quench his thirst by drinking all the water in the world, leaving none for the other creatures. Rivers run dry, lakes disappear, and the land is parched. The once lush landscape turns into a barren wasteland. The animals, desperate for water, gather to find a solution. They know they must act quickly to save their home. They realize that to make Tiddalik release the water, they need to make him laugh. It's their only hope. One by one, the animals take turns performing their funniest antics. The kookaburra tells jokes, hoping to tickle Tiddalik's funny bone. The kangaroo performs a clumsy dance, hopping around in a comical fashion. The emu struts and preens, showing off its feathers in a silly manner. At first, Tiddalik remains impassive, his expression unchanged. But as the animal's efforts grow increasingly ridiculous, he can't help but crack a smile. Their persistence begins to pay off. The smile turns into a chuckle, then a roar of laughter. Tiddalik's laughter is contagious. Water bursts from Tiddalik's mouth, refilling the rivers, lakes and waterholes. The land is restored and the animals rejoice. And there you have it, the top 10 great flood stories from around the world. These tales of cataclysmic deluges, divine intervention and human resilience offer a glimpse into our shared human past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history and mythology. Thanks for watching.